Here we go, ladies. Rohan. That's right, with the Recreation and Parks Report, the Director of Recreation and Parks, the one, the only, John Rohan.
Did we time that perfectly?
Yeah.
We time everything perfectly.
Yeah. You know.
Can't beat live radio, right?
I don't know. I think some people would disagree with that.
You guys are rock stars. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, John. What's going on? What's good in Recreation and Parks?
I brought it over. I know it's hard to see.
No,
but
I see it.
I know we're going to see it on BNN later, but the Camp Villages summer brochure is out.
Is that like issue 1, copy 1?
I got the first right off the press.
Can you autograph that and leave it in the studio for me?
How would you like me to sign it?
To my
favorite DJ.
That's it. To my favorite DJ and best friend.
Oh, I can do that.
So that's great. So now people have Camp Villages to go check out. We got the family coming in.
That's exactly right. And so we've done registration in 2 phases. We break it out over the 8 weeks. So weeks 1 through 4 registration begins Friday the 26th at 8:30 at any of the at your service centers, which are the Rohan, the Colony Cottage, the Eisenhowers, the larger recreation centers where staff is there to sign you up. And also, if you want to preempt it, you can register on ActiveNet. You know, get set up as a customer on ActiveNet, and it's all the information's in here, so it'll expedite. Or you can register online. Cool. So we offer multiple ways for people to get involved with the Camp Villages with all our programs, and ActiveNet is our recreation management software. So once you become a customer on that software, and so whether you register for Camp Villages or you want to register for another social, your information's in there, kind of like other software programs.
Yeah.
Once you type in your name, everything will pop up, and then you can register for the different activities. So it's not just for one registration. It can be used for hundreds of our programs that we register for. So very helpful, very useful. It's just getting started. Like anytime you fill out for a new software app to get in there. But very useful program for us because it actually gets you a receipt and tells you all the details, where to show up, when to show up. So very detailed information. So weeks 1 through 4, registration starts Friday the 26th, and then we'll get through that, and then more information will come out about the second phase of it. And that information is there too, but I don't want to overwhelm with people with dates and times, so let's just stick with Phase 1, which is the first 4 weeks. Registration starts on Friday the 26th. And I just want to tell people, I got out of my car this morning, and there was a great blue heron
on your hood.
Well, close. I'm close. But, it was like there, and I'm thinking there's so much. And there was a red cardinal when I went to get in my car. And I'm like, there's so much wildlife here in the villages.
Tons.
There's a lot of golf carts and stuff, but you take it for granted, all the wildlife that's out there.
Yes.
So if you've got a pair of binoculars, or you even got your iPhone or your phone or a camera, go to Sharon Rose Weegens Preserve or the Fenny Springs area. There's just so many great, or Live Oaks Park. There's so many great park settings that you can go to.
Do you know where I'm seeing a lot of people with binoculars? Okahumpka.
That's right.
Tons of people, and they're like bird watching in the trees, because I go past Okahumpka every morning to get to my shop, and there is no less than 1 or 2 people there.
We have a great bird club, Resident Lifestyle Club, but yes, they're seeing wild turkeys. There's some otters. Of course, we've got some alligators. There's a ton of bird life there. There's some hawks and some owls. I think there's a nesting set of owls, which the babies are starting to grow. So, you can. It's like National Geographic here in the villages, or Discovery Channel, and it's just really cool. I saw that great blue heron, and I'm like, this is great. This right here in our back door. We've got all sorts of stuff. So lots of great passive areas. You're going to continue to see more of that. Franklin is getting closer. We will be giving that date out the next week or 2, and it's gonna, like you said last week, it's gonna be a really cool.
It's
setup.
amazing. Yeah. We drove past last night again, and the color. I just can't get over the color scheme. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Very uplifting, very positive, very energized type colors and great lighting. So, and great indoor and outdoor amenities for people. So, really excited about it. It's going to be a really cool grand opening. We're planning some really cool stuff, of course, themed around watermelon and the history of watermelon in the state of Florida and Leesburg area. But, we've got a lot of cool things going on. I know we got some rain going on. We have some softball cancellations. And, when we get some rain, which we need, we definitely need it.
Definitely.
Be mindful that if you go to play pickleball and the courts are wet, you might want to squeegee them and roll them, or wait till they dry up, or the softball fields may be too muddy or to get on there. So sometimes we have to pull back a little bit on our play time until Mother Nature comes out with the sunshine and dries things off there. But it's always just temporary, right?
Yeah, it's always temporary.
And there's lots of indoor activities to do.
That's right.
As well.
Yeah, we were talking about that show that's this afternoon. There's still some tickets left for that. So if it's raining,
but you've also got the arcades at some of the rec centers.
Yes, first responders, Lake Oklahoma.
I mean, there's even if it's raining, there's always stuff to do.
Table shuffleboard, darts, the arcade games.
And like John said, Memorial Day weekend. If you're new to the Villages, you have to go to the Eisenhower Rec Center.
Yeah.
Because if you want to talk about, there's military memorabilia in there that was donated by the veterans of the Villages. And there's some amazing, amazing stuff to look at Eisenhower.
You can spend hours in there, and stuff that goes back to the Civil War. I mean, it's just unbelievable, the donations. Yeah, what a great idea to go to Eisenhower during Memorial Day. So, the offices are closed, but everything else is open. I'm glad that was a good reminder there, segue for me. So the actual staff offices are closed, but staff is there to help with people taking tours of the rec centers. And so make sure you get your guest IDs if you have folks coming in for the long holiday weekend. And there'll be some people here visiting, using the swimming pools, but make sure your staff will be out there checking the guest IDs and the resident ID cards. Make sure you have them on there and have a good time. I think it's going to be a great weekend. It'll be here before we know it. So I probably won't be here next Monday, but I'll be with you in spirit.
Okay, well, just shoot me a text.
I will.
Just say, Jack, it's mimosa time.
It rhymes with Monday.
There you go.
Anyway, thank you for your service. God bless you on that, man.
Thank you,
That's
John.
unbelievable.
We love you. Thank you, John.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
The director of Recreation and Parks here in the Villages, the one and only John Rohan.